There is a reason why your glow up is continuing to fail, and that's because you are not taking a holistic approach. Let's get into it.
Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about how to truly have the ultimate transformative journey to really glow up, to finally arrive and become her or become the woman of your dreams. Now, a lot of times when we think about our dream woman, we think about the aesthetics or the physical portion of it. While yes, looking good is important, there are so many other pieces to the puzzle that can help you be successful along this journey. Glowing up is also about feeling good, upgrading your mindset, and stepping into the best version of you, which requires you to bring your unique self and your unique attributes to the table. So if you have been struggling with your glow up journey, get ready for this guide that I'm going to be sharing in today's video. If you are ready to glow up like never before, definitely subscribe to the channel and like this video by giving it a thumbs up and comment down below, I'm ready for my glow up journey. All right, so first things first, we have to talk about mindset and the importance of a mindset reset along your glow up journey because it is crucial and extremely important. Literally, your glow up starts in the mind. So start internal before you move external. Some of the things that I personally implemented were journaling. I love to do a gratitude journal, and also I've started doing reflective journaling this year so I can kind of look back on my month and see how things went. And then also, I can't wait to see next year how I've progressed and how things have completely changed because I've set these routines into place. I've also been practicing positive self-talk and writing down my goals or creating a vision board so that I'm truly working toward my goals or a lifestyle that I see for myself every single day. So you have to speak life into yourself and you have to envision who you are as that fully grown up higher self version of yourself. So there's a few tweaks that you can make, and of course it does start with affirmations. So instead of saying, I wish I had confidence, say something like, I am confident, or I'm working on building my confidence every single day, or my confidence is increasing over time, because then you are speaking that positivity into your life and into yourself. If you do not believe in yourself, then what is the purpose of having a glow up journey? You are not able to get from the version of yourself that you are currently to the glowed up higher self version of yourself if you don't even believe that it's possible. And if you don't believe it's possible, the people around you are not going to believe it's possible. So let's say, for example, having a career change or getting a promotion or starting a new business is something that's important to you along your glow up journey. You need other people to buy in order for those things to be successful. So if you are not bought into yourself, you cannot expect other people to buy in as well. And when you buy into the fact that I am that girl, I am grown up, I deserve these things, then you are genuinely going to be able to show up as a woman who is deserving, who's showing up as her best self, and who is being invited into rooms that she deserves to be in. Or if that doesn't work out, having the confidence to be able to create the room and the table for yourself. There are so many different avenues to get to the point of success or to get to that blown up version of yourself, but what are you going to do to start? Start with your mindset, start with believing in yourself, start with constantly reaffirming yourself. Basically, hype yourself up because you deserve it and you can achieve all the things that you want if you believe it and start putting a plan into action. Now, along with that, your glow up has to be sustainable, and your glow up cannot be sustainable if you do not have healthy habits and healthy routines in place. Now, remember, this is about you. Like I mentioned earlier, you have to bring your unique self to this experience. While there are so many different ideas of habits and routines that can help you along your glow up journey, it's important for you to pick and choose the things that are actually going to work for you and make the biggest impact in your life. So if you're thinking about these healthy habits, I want you to ask yourself this question. How do I want to treat my body? And is the way that I'm treating my body going to affect my mind? All of those things are connected. Like we talked about earlier with your mindset shift, you can't do that if you're not feeling like the healthiest version of yourself. So you have to take care of your body as well. So for my glow up journey, I started drinking more water. I envisioned myself as someone who eats healthy plates, healthy meals, very colorful, very nutrient dense. And I focus on moving my body daily. Now, while I'm not necessarily working out every single day of the week, I am moving my body, I am pouring into myself, I'm increasing my mobility, and I'm letting my body know that it's loved and cared for. So remember this, you do not have to go on any type of crazy diets. You don't have to do a ton of super intense workouts, but movement is key and nutrients is important. So find food, meals, workouts, things that make you feel good. You know when you feel good, you know when you feel your best, so listen to your body and continue to nurture it. And sometimes that means cutting out things that our bodies just don't respond well to. I have had a really hard time with cutting gluten out of my diet, but once I realized I feel so much better when I don't indulge in a lot of gluten than when I do, it was really important for me to make sure that I maintained that with what I was eating. So I got ahead of it. I started meal planning to make sure I knew exactly what I was going to be eating throughout the week. And I made sure that the foods that I was eating either had a low gluten content or basically no gluten at all. So now if I even do eat gluten throughout the week, I make sure that it's only once a week. So like if I know I'm going to be going out or if I want to get pancakes or something, then I will save my gluten intake for that, because there's no point in me being sick and feeling groggy and bloated for the entire week. And that's going to hold me back from reaching my goals. So it's more important to me to be successful, to glow up, to reach my goals, than it is for me to have something that's full of gluten, which is not good for my body anyways. And along with making sure that you are eating right and moving your body, and remember with moving your body, it does not have to be difficult. Simply going for a walk. I've been thinking about getting into running, y'all, but I don't know. If you run, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what app you're using, what system you use. My biggest concern is that it's so hot here the majority of the year. So do I want to be running in over 100-degree weather? Probably not. But I'm thinking of maybe like doing an upgraded treadmill for the home gym and running indoors. I don't know. Y'all let me know what's it like running indoors versus outdoors and if you found success in that area. But again, it doesn't have to be walking, it doesn't have to be running. It can be any type of movement: Pilates, strength training, yoga, dance, fitness, whatever makes you happy and whatever helps you stay consistent with pouring back into yourself. And with that, an added non-negotiable is sleep, but more specifically, making sure you're getting quality rest when you are sleeping. Rest is literally designed for your body to repair itself. So why would you neglect that part of your glow up journey? And they call it beauty sleep for a reason. I feel like I look so much better. I can present so much better when I've gotten a good night of rest. So one of the things that I'm doing to help me along this journey is taking magnesium glycinate, but I do encourage you to speak with your doctor, figure out what works for you, and add that into your bedtime routine to help you get the most restful sleep possible and help you feel refreshed and ready to take on the day, tackle those goals, and continue your glow up journey the next day. Now we're going to move into more of the exterior things. Like I mentioned, a glow up journey has to be holistic, which means it has to touch on multiple areas of your life, internally and externally. So let's talk about skincare and self-care, two very important pieces of the puzzle. Now for me, skincare and self-care go together. I feel like it's a really important time for me to be able to spend with myself. I like to listen to a podcast or some of my favorite songs while I'm doing my skincare routine and just make it a time for me to really focus on myself. Yes, I'm improving my skin, but I'm taking care of myself at the same time. The best way to actually be able to stick to a skincare routine is to simplify the process. So yes, I have serums and products and masks that I do on days where I want to really focus on my self-care, like a self-care night. I dive a bit deeper into my skincare, but I found a simple system that works for me. Wash, tone, serum, moisturize, and I just kind of rotate my different serums throughout the week. And that way it makes it a lot less complicated. It takes a lot less time, which makes it a lot easier to be sustainable and continue to do my skincare every single night. I have shared probably in numerous videos that I struggle so much with my skin. I always have since I was very young. I still have acne as an adult. I have a lot of dark spots, texture, hyperpigmentation, all the things that I don't love having on my skin, but being consistent with my skincare routine has drastically improved my skin overall. And I'm really excited to see how it continues to progress as I invest in my skin over the next year. So when you're thinking about self-care, think about how you can add skincare into that routine, and then think about other things that make you feel like the best version of you, the happiest version of you, and that bring you joy. That may mean that you have to set boundaries with people in your life, especially around your time. If you have not found time for self-care, schedule it into your routine and let the people in your life know that this is scheduled time, just like I'm scheduled to go to work. I have to cook dinner, all the things that I have to do. Self-care is another thing that I have to do because it's so important for me and my growth and my glow up journey. Make yourself a priority, because when you feel good, you are going to glow differently. That's the holistic approach that I want you guys to understand. Skincare is something external. Self-care, yes, there are external things that you can do, but more so it's internal because it's the time that you are dedicating to yourself, to your growth, to your goals, and to the things that you want and feel make you happy. So blending them together is that secret sauce that is going to make the biggest difference along your journey over time. Now again, let's pair another external and internal. We're going to be talking about how your confidence can be boosted internally by addressing your style externally. Your style is a reflection of your energy. I've recently shared some YouTube shorts on the channel that talk about dressing as the woman that you want to be, entering the room as an elevated version of yourself, because that is so important with how you are presenting as your grown up higher self. I realized that it was time for me to elevate my style. As I continue to go through my 30s, this decade of my life is all about elevation, alignment, and truly becoming the best version of myself. So with that, I realized some of the things that I had in my closet don't align with who I want to be. With that grown up version of myself, with my higher self, how am I showing up in rooms? And how do I want to be perceived when I show up in those rooms? Those are things that I had to ask myself as I was doing a reevaluation of my style, going through my closet and figuring out how I wanted to dress moving forward. The biggest things that made a difference for me were finding pieces that made me feel powerful and put together, but that didn't take a lot of time, effort, or money. So overall, I've been able to create a signature look for myself that helps me feel like I'm that girl. A mock neck. I have mock neck t-shirts, I have mock neck tank tops, I have mock neck dresses, which I'm wearing now, long sleeves, mock neck short sleeves. I love a mock neck. I'm a mock neck girl. It just helps me feel very, very comfortable, and I feel like it looks very elevated as well. So no matter how I wear it or how I pair it, I'm still gonna look very nice, presentable, and put together. And remember, style is not all about the trends. It's truly about how the clothes make you feel. And so I've been playing around with mix and matching different pieces. I just shared a video of an outfit that I felt was like a more trendy pant. It was like a tuxedo pant at the top and then like a long slack at the bottom. But I paired that with my usual go-to, a basic t-shirt and a blazer. Y'all know I love a blazer. And I felt like I was myself, but at the same time, I felt like I was that girl because I felt super confident in that outfit. And I know I can easily make this an outfit formula that I can recreate and wear in different styles, different colors, different seasons, and I still can feel like myself, but also still feel really confident in what I'm wearing. So while you're finding your signature style, I have a video on the channel about signature style as well, so I'll link that in the cards above. Don't forget to find your signature scent. Now, I would say that I don't necessarily have a specific signature scent like perfume or fragrance that I wear all the time, but I have a fragrance profile or a scent profile that really aligns with myself. So it's definitely more fresh, fruity, floral. Sometimes I will add a little bit of sweet in there, but if it's sweet, it's gotta also be spicy. And smelling good also helps me feel a lot more confident because I know that I'm showing up in this space, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I smell good, and that leads to me feeling very confident, being able to express myself, introduce myself, network, and do all the things I need to do that are gonna help me along my glow up journey and on that journey of becoming that best version of myself. And step 5 is actually becoming her. At some point, you have to stop making a vision board and never bringing it to life. You have to stop setting goals that you never achieve. You have to stop putting things on a to-do list that you never do. You have to lean into the actual process of becoming. So if there's this version of you that you have always dreamed of, what is one thing that you can do to start living as that woman today? I want you to think about that, and if you feel comfortable sharing, comment down below what is one thing you are going to do to start living as your higher self, to start your glow up journey that you can do right now, that you can implement right now, and that's going to make an impactful change. For me, that was adding workouts 3 times a week in the morning to make sure that I'm actually getting it done and not putting it off until the end of the day, then getting tired and then slacking off and not achieving my goals. But it can look different for everyone. And remember, throughout this entire process, it's about self-love, about building your self-confidence, and about stepping into your power as the woman you truly want to be. I promise you, when you show up for yourself every single day, even in ways that feel small to you, you are going to see a transformation like you have never experienced before. You are going to truly understand the holistic portion of becoming the best version of yourself, of glowing up, because you're going to be connecting the internal with the external and fusing them together to help you elevate along your journey. Remember, you are deserving. Go back to that mindset shift, embed the positivity in your mind, and start living it. I hope that this video has inspired you to really begin your glow up transformation and to lean into the process from a holistic perspective. While yes, external and the looks are such an important part of it, how you feel inside matters even more. So let's continue to inspire each other, keep glowing, Keep growing, stay confident, and become the woman of your dreams. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.